Kierre Hawkins, Dream Motivate, always dream, stay motivated. This is my first YouTube interview called Dream Talk, presented by DoubtKillerProduction. And shout out to DreamShotVisuals for helping me out making this great content. And if you're watching this video, hit the like and subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all my content and all the things that I got going on in this brand. So let's get it. What I'm gonna be doing today is answering a couple questions about my life and certain things that like in my brand that you might want to know before you purchase, you know what I'm saying, your summer collection. Shout out to my summer collection, dropping real soon. Let's get into the questions. We want to inspire more people to dream big, but allow them to stay focused on like staying motivated in the process. So like, we want people to know like, you can dream big as you want to, but you got to stay motivated to get to that end goal, because the whole plan, it's a whole journey. So really how I came up with it was like, I was listening to a Nipsey Hussle song and it was a song called Hustle and Motivate. So I was watching like different motivational speakers and different like people that own business and how they come up with names. Like your brand gotta be you, 100,000%. It can't be nothing less. So like me, it's like, I always had these big dreams, but the only way that I got to my goal is I stayed motivated. That's why I come up with that slogan, always dream, stay motivated. Part of my life is like, I got to Ohio State because that was a big dream that I had, but I stayed motivated in the process. That's how I got there. It wasn't like I just dreamed something and then it just happened by luck. Like, no, I had to really grind and get to that point. Get married at 23. I know people like my age, they definitely ain't gonna agree with that. Like, get married at 23, that's like something that like, you get married at like 40. Now you gotta say 30s, 35. Me, I look at it like, I'm always doing something that's like next level. I was raised around older people, and like a lot of people that was like, I was around value marriage. Seeing like my family, how they separated, I wanna break that generational curse to, we ain't getting divorced. I'm gonna really have this rolling. I wanna be the first like person in my family never get divorced. Something like I said, like I go after my goals and my dreams. When I see opportunity, I always go after it. But like this type of situation with my wife was like happened fast. I didn't think it was gonna happen that fast. Like me and her, we met each other in Youngstown. We was cool. Then all of a sudden, boom, we get married. People like, yo, you tripping. Like, you ain't know her for like a year and a half for real. But like me, I'm like, nah, bro, this is like somebody that I really care about. She ain't never gave up. I did the worst of the worst to her, but like she forgave me for it just because of her, like how strong she believed in God, everything. She ain't never gave up on me. All the people that had me, I locked it. I wanted to just lock it in. I had to just lock it in with her for sure. Cause I couldn't let her go for too long, and then she, you know, just relationship-wise, and she got 2 kids, and I come in, it's like, bro, we gotta make this a family, and that's something I always wanted. So I was like, cool, you're married at 23. So I see myself at 10 years, definitely a couple M's, you know what I'm saying, living, big old house. See, like, seeing myself being like a big motivation for my community and the people that look up to me, and like businesses all over the city of Cleveland, trying to bring Cleveland together, people seeing my brand and my family and looking at it like, yo, like that's a representation of Cleveland. Like, I want to change the whole narrative of Cleveland, where it's a bad place, to a place that we all get connected, and I want my brand to be like that. Everybody, businesses that came together, me, DreamShotVisuals, you know what I'm saying? No Handout Collection, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to No Handout. All our businesses come together and we actually like do stuff together. Like we actually work together to get farther and Cleveland really be on the map. like me being a motivational speaker is just, it's like I kind of looked at my life and the places that I've been and how much influence I had over those people. I think I'm being a motivational speaker and helping kids get to the next level. That's where I really gear towards the youth. I have influence over grown people that's all ages. So I'm like, why not help the kids grow up and get better? So that's what really inspired me to be a motivational speaker, is the youth. Nah, people, I knew I had to put this on there. I ain't want to answer the question. Nah, these questions about to get real personal, for real. People really don't know. So like, all right, I'm gonna break it down to where like, all right, I came out of high school, went to Ohio State. Got to Ohio State, it wasn't like football no more. It was business. And I was strictly like trying to play the game, the love for the game and everything. That's how I got there. And then I had a coach, and you know, he just did me wrong. The whole freshman year, he did me wrong. Like, he ended up getting fired the next year because of how wrong he was doing people. I was so traumatized off of that. In the spring of my freshman year, I was smoking weed, I was kicking it with my people, and I ended up got hit with a drug test like 2 days later. They kicked me off the team. Long story short, they just kicked me off the team. Coach Meyer kicked me off the team. And I was off. Like, people didn't even know. I was not playing football the whole spring. Like, my freshman year, I didn't even touch the field spring game, nothing. Couldn't even go inside the facility. They really kicked me out. I'm literally in Columbus. Like, I'm not on the team no more. I'm in Columbus. Like, don't nobody know. Everybody still think I'm playing football, but I really try to keep that on the low. And then I ended up fighting my way to get back on the team, long story short. But then I was in a dog hole with Coach Meyer. Like, me and him just would go head to head, and my coaches, we would go head to head. So I had to just transfer. I just left Ohio State. But to Youngstown, I got real focused. Like, I'm going to the league, coming from Youngstown, forget it. Staying focused, grinding every single day, and doing all the right things, and then boom, first camp, first week, last day, Friday. We about to have a weekend, we could chill in camp. And I tore my ACL. Out for the season, like done, like out for the season. It still hurts to this day just thinking about that, like. And it's crazy because the day before, I even talked to my mom and she told me like, she was proud of me and I fought back from all this different stuff. Then literally the next day I tore my ACL. So what's crazy is, I ain't even tell nobody that. Like, people knew I tore my ACL, but it wasn't like everybody knew that. I'm like, nah, forget that. I told the doctor, I'm like, bro, I'm not sitting out this season, bro. I'm literally coming back, bro. Like, let me train my knee. I just need to play like a couple games. They like, what? You tripping? You just tore the ACL? I'm like, nah, bro. So I went to the training room every single day. I wasn't even supposed to be going. I wasn't even supposed to be working out. I'm working out with my knee, working out with my leg, trying to come back strong. I ended up coming back. The doctor, he told me, made me sign a warrant, everything. He was like, just to let you know, this ain't got nothing to do with us. If you tear your knee up some more, then it's tight. I came literally all the way back, played the third game, balled out. Fourth game, fourth quarter, I'm blocking this big old dude, he like 300 pounds. And he like slung me to the ground. And when he slung me, my knee literally just snapped, like everything. My ACL snapped.
Can't tell if it's a leg or not, maybe a cramp. Trying to put weight on it.
See the brace on his right knee. He's been battling a knee injury this season. Transfer out of Ohio State.
And I was out again. Now this time I'm out for the rest of the season, like for real. Like me, I ain't let it kill me. I was like, it's cool. I'm gonna just come back. So then kept fighting. Then the next season, come back, played that whole season. So that's like, this is the third season. So I'm going into my last season of football. I already spent 2 in Ohio State, and I did 2 at Youngstown. So I'm at my last season, 5th year. They gave me the red shirt. I'm cool. So then COVID happened. I'm running outside. I sprained my knee. I was just like, bro, I'm cool, bro. I'm done. Like, I'm done with football. After that incident, I had to get my last surgery. I just stopped playing football, period. I was done. Like I told the team, I told my coach, and they understood where I was at. Me kept trying, I'm like, can't be this. So then I had to gear it to something else, and now I'm here. Me, I only went to college just to play football. Like me, I was a hard worker, so like in high school, I just worked hard to get to that position. It's like I just did my work, I wasn't really learning nothing. So when I got to college and it was just football, it was just school, I was like, yo, I'm failing my classes, I'm not focused, like, cause I'm not playing nothing, I'm just out here lingering. I'm like, bro, I just gave up, I stopped going. Didn't even graduate. People really thought, they like, Kierre graduated, he had to. Oh, Kierre still play football? No, bro. I dropped straight out and I dived straight into my family and I got married, got 2 kids, and I'm living a good life. I'm gonna go back to school, but I definitely wanted to let people know that. Like, I definitely want to tell the fans that, tell all the people that look at me, like I ain't perfect. And I'm trying to show y'all, like, this is the real life. And now I'm diving into this on full throttle. So like me dropping out of school, like I dropped out. Like I'm a college dropout. But like, I got my whole family. I don't work no 9 to 5. I got my own business I'm working right now, and I'm tapping in with so many different people that's keeping me flowing, and I'm paying all the bills in my house. I got a beautiful wife, 2 kids, managing all that all at once. Like, it's still looking good. Like, so it ain't, you feel me? Like, if you don't go to college, don't feel no type of way. You still can live regular life. College is to teach you how to be a worker. If you realize why you in it, you gonna see it. Like, they not teach you how to be no CEO. They just try to teach you how to organize stuff for the CEO. So, y'all stay tapped in to entrepreneurship or starting your own business. I ain't got nothing against 9 to 5s. I used to work 12 of them, so I worked at Dollar General and all them different places, but definitely, like, you ain't gotta go to college to be successful. You ain't gotta do none of that to be successful. So honestly, for real, it was my wife. Like, my wife, how serious she was about being with God, how serious she loved God. It was like a thing where I'm like, yo, I gotta be around her. She helped me dive more into God, like, and really tap into, like, spiritually and praying and all these different things. I know, like, a lot of people, they don't really know, like, we be fasting, we going to church Wednesday, Sunday. She go more than me. Like, some days I'll be like, I'm cool. Honestly, you can't really do nothing out here if you don't believe in something. Like, you ain't gotta be no Christian. But if you don't believe in something, it's like you just out here. Like, you ain't praying or nothing. Who helping you get through? I know, like, I couldn't do nothing without God. The show, he pulled me out a lot of situations that I could have been through. Like, me and that whole process of me going to school, and he telling me, like, to start my own business, and I really start my own business. And I'm successful now. Like, well, I'm getting there. Like, I ain't all the way there, but I'm living off of no job, and I'm just working, paying all the bills, and got a family. Like, God really put me in a great position. Like, really tapping in with God, it'll really change your life, period. Like, I totally changed as a person. And I ain't perfect. A lot of people, they think, like, if you believe in God, you gotta be perfect. No, that's literally not believing in God. Like, if you look into the Bible, if you read the Bible, like, believing in something. Just believing in something, honestly. You don't want to be out here lingering. But, I know that was a long, that was a long answer, but I had to, like, definitely say that, for sure. So, man, I hope y'all just enjoyed just listening to me and things that's going on in my life and the things that happened in the past and how I am, like, now. And, man, I just hope y'all just love these videos, man. Definitely like and subscribe and just stay tapped into new content and with a better quality, because I just know that I need to give y'all just better quality. Y'all really be supporting me, man. I thank y'all. I love y'all, man. Stay tuned. You already know what it is. Kierre Hawkins. Dream motivate. Always dream. Stay motivated. Dream talk.